The Clippers keep having a lot of historic games this season alone. First, we beat the Suns without our star players. The number one seed Phoenix Suns, but I don't know if they're number one seed right now. But then we beat the Brooklyn Nets without our stars, Katie and Harden. Well, before that, we beat the Boston Celtics without our stars. We beat the Big Three Los Angeles Lakers with Paul George as our first option. And now we beat the supposed MVP Nikola Jokic without any of our stars. It's the Denver Nuggets, the one that literally gave us pain in that Mickey Mouse bubble. Like, we beat them, bro. We beat the Denver Nuggets, and it was a big comeback season as well. Like, I cannot stress how crazy was the game. In the first half, basically, like by the time, when it was halftime, we only had 28 points. Zubac was he was in foul trouble. It was definitely not his night. Reggie Jackson, he basically was struggling like the first 3 quarters. And Tyler said, hey, let's give Reggie a little break, have him rest his head up, and then put in Eric Bledsoe. And that is when things just started to unravel. And Amir Coffey, oh boy, I just want to say a huge apologies to you, Amir Coffey, for all the things for me, questioning you while you on the floor, because oh boy, he literally led. He's pretty much past 2 games been leading us to get some wins. Like he's like December was somewhat a turning point when I was like, hey, May Amir is not so bad after all. But now, um, right now or Sunday, I believe Sunday, yeah, Sunday. That's when I'm completely I literally it's my turning point on Amir Coffee because now Amir, oh my goodness, you're impressing me. Like basically he scored 18 points and his playmaking. It's looking nice. I'm not gonna even lie. I know Amir he always had solid playmaking, but Amir's just showing it even more. His defense is actually stepping up. Like it stepped up a lot like last month, but Amir's just evolving. He's evolving to be um our energizer, coffee, the brewmaster. Like Amir, again, I just want to say my huge apologies to you, bro, because you've been balling really good, and you actually guarded Nikola Jokic pretty darn good. Like, he actually, a lot of our wings are actually, but the good part about the Clippers is our wings can play defense um, on not really mobile bigs, but skilled bigs, like especially players like Nikola Jokic. We clamped up Nikola Jokic basically. Marcus Morris got that one beautiful block against Nikola Jokic, and Marcus Morris he's been balling too. Like he made some shots. He was the one keeping us in game, along with Amir Coffey, of course, in the first half, and then second half, everybody pretty much ate. Like everyone, I believe 5 players had double digits in terms of scoring, and that's amazing. That's literally just amazing. Amazing. Reggie Jackson basically struggling in the basically in the first 3 quarters. In fourth quarter, that's when he clutched up, And that's when this beautiful dunk on Jokic happened. Jokic got posterized by Action Jackson, who is just known for his shooting and all the stuff. And Reggie surprised the whole NBA by him getting that beautiful posterization against the MVP Nikola Jokic. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Like, I cannot be more happier than this, because this was against the Denver Nuggets, and yes, I am still pretty salty at them for beating us, because Montrezl Harrell basically, like, definitely helped the Denver Nuggets a lot. But anyways, I'm not gonna really talk too much about Trez, but again, I just want to mention, like, high key, our wings plays better defense on Jokic than Montrez ever did. Like, it's just amazing. It was just really amazing. Like, and then Serge Ibaka, I believe, I believe he was pretty solid as well too. But but I mean, pretty much everybody else was solid. Like, everybody who played did pretty good. Of course, they had like a big slump, but then fourth quarter, that's when things heated on. And big shout out to Eric Bledsoe, because Eric Bledsoe, like, oh my goodness, like, now he revived after the big hiccup the last week. Eric Bledsoe pretty much revived. Um, Pretty much, facilitate our offense, getting our players to score, um, pretty much pushing our pace to be a lot faster, less ISO. Good stuff, Blood. Like, if Blood could literally just erase the turnovers, he's going to be pretty damn good for the Clippers. And that's one thing I just wish I could see from Bledsoe is he's more consistent. Pat Bev, the big part about Pat Bev is he was always consistent. Like, you know that, oh, you can't go wrong with Pat Bev. But Bledsoe, like, when he's good, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. But when he's bad, oh no. But hey, I'm, of course, things like things can always improve, and Bledsoe is showing that. He is showing that he's improving big time. And Nick Batum, like, look, I know he was a little bit, kind of cold in terms of offense, but then the fourth quarter, that's when he heated up. That's when he made all the timely threes, all the beautiful swish. And Batum was always playing good defense with his amazing length, 7 foot wingspan, could guard multiple positions. He helped us a lot back in when the Clippers face against the Dallas Mavericks, and he helped us big time right now when we face against the Denver Nuggets. Like I said, everybody did really good. Like we showed the true definition of playing like a team. Like, I bet Kawhi and Paul George are gonna be real proud. Like, once they come back, once they come back, oh, things are just gonna get nice and sweet. And then, like, look, I know last week a lot of people were going crazy. They were losing their head. They were like, "Oh my gosh, we should just trade a whole lot of people or all stuff." But now, like, it's crazy, how things can just change like within 1 or 2 games. But I mean, look, it just feels pretty delightful. Like, that and delightful is honestly a big time understatement. And like I said, everybody contributed, bro. I mean, the Nuggets. I mean, like that. I mean, Jokic. I don't think he hit 20, but um, Aaron Gordon though, he's been doing good for them. I'm not gonna lie, he's like their second best player right now. Like, who is playing? He scored 30, but Aaron Gordon 30 did not do anything against the lot. It was not enough for the Clippers to lose. The Clippers literally they overcome every single obstacles that was stacked against us. Like the L last year against Denver, like on December 26th. Now the basketball gods are paying us back, and they paid us back with this marvelous win. So good night, Clipper Nation, and hey, Clip Nation on top. We winning the title. Yes, I said it. We gonna win the title once PG and Kawhi comes back. Cause I believe Kawhi's gonna come back like next or 2 months, something like that. But hey, either way, good night, Clipper Nation, and peace.